Good evening everyone, and welcome back to the Brain Dead Breakdown. And today, I am continuing my warning journey. We're continuing the PinkPop 2025 show, which thus far I have thoroughly enjoyed. Thought it was a really fun show thus far. We're up to Choke. We've done Choke, so which means today we're moving on to Quieres, which is another song I really like. Once again, I love pretty much all the warning songs. In fact, I can't think of one off the top of my head that I don't like, because there's a certain bar of quality. Once again, I've said it before, if you enjoy pure straight rock, and that's what you're going to get here. It's just, it's the sounds the instruments make, and the singing, the vocals, and all of that. It's bare bones, but well done, and I fucking love it. And today we're continuing the PinkPop 2025 show. As I said, had some problems with this one on copyright and stuff, so apologies that these ones are taking so long to come out. If this may even take longer than I think, but we will see once it gets uploaded. But we're going to continue anyway, because I enjoy these. I really enjoy them, so come along for the ride, guys. Strap in, get ready for some warning. Danny Powell and Ale are going to show us how it's done. Let's go.
El hambre que está consumiendo tu interior, sin esfuerzo puedo yo saciar. La sed que te da solo me hace recordar con qué poco yo te puedo dar. Sin fallar, lo que tú puedas necesitar.
Man, I love that camera angle at this show, like from behind Power. Look at that one. Ah, it's so good. The more I listen to the warning, the more I start to pay attention to Ale's bass. And it's easy to pay attention to it as well, because they normally do like their mixing engineer, who I've forgotten the name of, but I'm sure someone will call him out in the comments, because you normally do when I mention their mixing engineer. But yeah, like it's just like the tone of the bass always comes through. And as usual, bass is a very overlooked part of music. And I'm trying to give it its due recently, because, it's normally the foundation, or part of the foundation. Oh man. And then we'll end on that camera angle. Like, look at that camera angle. Look at that camera angle. See, I would normally like the video here. Unfortunately, I've already liked it many times before, because we've done a few videos on this and I'm doing the whole show. So it's received likes from me already. And I'm not watching the YouTube version today because my internet is out. So I had to grab it so my internet wouldn't ruin the video. But It certainly didn't, because I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Like that's a song that I've listened to more. And look, I if I learnt the words to that, I'd just be singing it phonetically because I don't know what they mean. I should look it up and look up the translation when I do learn the lyrics and things. But it's another fun song, and it's simple, like simple guitar, you know, but as said many times, does exactly what the song needs of it. And that's cool, that's fun, that's fine, you know, like that's kind of the essence of rock. Like there's, when you kind of compare the older, the rock of a bygone era, let's say, to the rock of metal and things of now, it is a lot more simplistic, but it doesn't need to be more than that. It's just, and I ache for that sometimes, you know. There's I get information overload almost with music sometimes, just because of the amount of artists that are just willing to throw everything at the wall. And look, some do that incredibly well and know exactly what to throw at the wall when they're throwing all of the stuff at the wall. But a lot don't, and they just throw everything at the wall, and it's just hard for me to focus. Whereas when just listening to straight awesome rock like this, I can focus on the bass, I can focus on the drums, I can focus on the guitar, and I can focus on the vocals. I can just move about at will and get lost in it and appreciate it too, you know, like, and sometimes that's what I want. Sometimes that's what I want. I just want to sit back and listen and appreciate. And the more I listen to The Warning, well, I say the more I listen, the more I find. I was about to say the more I listen, the more I find myself doing that. But I think there's just a level of appreciation now that is just there, you know, like it. And yeah, I love these girls. Great music, enjoyable music, and I will continue to follow this journey because I don't give a. And look, I'll also appreciate it how I want to appreciate it. So if that means that I'm gonna jam to songs that I love and put my own spin on it, then I'm going to do that, guys. Just throwing that out there, you know, because that's how I appreciate music, you know, like it's, yeah, there's nothing I love more than putting on a song and jamming along to it, because as a musician, like writing's fun and like learning is fun, of course, but when it comes to just sitting back and having just a good time switching brain off and going, I love just putting on a song and jamming to it. And I've done that to The Warning a lot. When I put my vinyl records on and just sit there and listen to a Warning vinyl, I've normally got my guitar in my hand and I'm just jamming along, you know, like mimicking the vocal melody at points, you know, like playing to the chord progressions and all that, because that's just how I appreciate music. And yeah, and I'll continue to do that because music is one of those joys in life for me, as I'm sure it is for you guys, and I intend to continue appreciating it how I want to appreciate it. As should you. You guys should appreciate it however you want to as well, whether that's just sitting and listening, whether that's covering the songs, whether that's going to the concerts, however you want, you know, just appreciate the music you love. Anyway, like the video. Thank you very much for watching. Dislike it if you didn't like it. Comment down below to join the discussion. All of that usual stuff. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Braindead, and we are going to continue this PinkPop show until the end. You have my word. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.